Chat, doctor's idea or not? You know, chat, because we're up to a vote today. Fuck it. I'll watch it. Fuck it. I'll give it a shot. Probably is good.
This is Marshall and his mother, Alicia. Just feet away, inside the trunk, lies the dead body of Marshall's girlfriend.
Again?
He's cut her body up and plans to discard it in remote mountains of the Sierra foothills. Over the next several weeks, a series of small mistakes in Marshall's cover-up would bring him face to face with local police and the FBI, watching detectives unknowingly walk past his murder scene and slowly discovering the monster he truly is.
Any idea where she may be? Brother, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. I don't know.
Have you guys thought about maybe she was trafficked?
Yep.
Oakley PD, come out with your hands up!
It's approximately 6:30 p.m. in Antioch, California, when 24-year-old Alexis Gabe is seen at a Chevron gas station. While filling up her car, she receives a message from her boyfriend. "Are you still coming over?" She replies, "I can only come by for a bit." After paying, Alexis gets back on the road, and by 6:37 p.m., she's seen arriving at her boyfriend's house. He doesn't know it yet, but she's there to break up with him. A decision that will carry far greater consequences than she expects. 2 hours pass. Then Alexis's car is seen leaving Marshall's house, but something isn't right. The vehicle takes an unusual route, one Alexis never uses to get home, and just 12 minutes later, roughly 6 miles away, it pulls into a quiet residential neighborhood. A masked figure steps out of the car, noticeably larger than Alexis. Moments later, her phone pings, "Did you make it home?" And as the figure disappears into the distance, Alexis is never seen or heard from again.
6 xQc Drive.
Sheriff's Department.
File a missing person report.
Is this a family member or friend?
Family member. Sister.
And how long ago did you last talk to her?
No one's heard from her since she went to see her ex-boyfriend last night at 8:30.
And she's not answering her phone or anything?
No, it's going straight to voicemail.
What?
On the line is Alexis Gabe's sister. Her tone is urgent as she insists on filing a missing persons report immediately. To better understand the situation, dispatch sends Officer Rod Coutney to the family's home. And that's where he learns why Alexis's family is already fearing the worst.
Good morning. How you doing? I'm Detective with the police department. I'm gonna get some info from you guys, and I'm gonna start looking for Alexis. That's okay.
Hey, family new year makes sense. That they were gonna break up.
Okay. She ever make any like sort of statements?
No.
Okay. Is she generally pretty happy?
Yeah.
Okay.
She's always out. Not every day.
Always out?
Yeah.
Do you know where she goes a lot of the time?
With her friend, E and Ria. She's with us yesterday too.
Does she have any mental health issues? It's generally an antidepressant.
Yeah, I know. That's what she said. That's why she's looking out for the doctor. She's seeing the doctor.
Okay.
When they have accident with her boyfriend, car accident. She said she have a chiropractor appointment.
Who's her boyfriend?
The one that we know is Marshall.
Marshall.
Jones, yeah.
Okay.
And we just found out yesterday. The friend said Marshall threatening Alexis. If they gonna broke up, he's gonna kill or gonna kill Alexis.
Oh, okay.
Whoa.
And this is Marshall.
Marshall
Whoa.
said Marshall threatening Alexis. If they gonna broke up, he's gonna kill or gonna kill Alexis.
Oh, okay.
Wait, they knew that though.
And this is Marshall.
Marshall. Yeah.
Okay.
Needless to say, the officer knows exactly who they need to speak with next. According to Alexis's mother, Marshall Jones is the boyfriend she went to see last. But even more troubling is her claim that he had threatened to harm himself or Alexis if they ever broke up. As Coutney wraps up his initial search, he relays the information to his sergeant. From there, requests are made for street CCTV footage, a real-time location warrant for her phone, and most urgently, another officer is dispatched to Marshall's address. Later that afternoon, the officer arrives at the house, knowing Marshall is one of the last people.
Either claim, whether it's self-harm or harming somebody else, if somebody says that, insta report to the police. I mean, you're covering all your bases, and also you might
To
save
see
somebody.
Alexis
And
alive,
yourself,
the
like,
officer expects to
Go on,
gather
bro.
more information about her whereabouts, but he's about to get much more than that. But before we get to that, I want to talk about something else that's important too.
I bought it then.
How y'all doing? Hey, is Marshall home?
No. Peter's house?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. How y'all doing today?
Friend.
Okay.
What's up, friend?
Y'all be safe. Be careful now, okay?
I noticed that people don't really play in the street anymore these days. When I was young, people would play on the street all the time.
Hey, what's going on?
Hey, I'm here. You know Alexis.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah.
Gabe.
So, Gabe.
I'm sorry, Gabe.
Gabe. Yeah, no, her mom told me that she didn't come home.
So yeah, because I spoke to her brother and friends, and they're concerned.
I'm concerned too.
When was the last time you spoke to her or saw her?
You know what? I can.
I'm the same way.
Yeah, hold on. So I can show you my call log. I talked to her throughout the day yesterday.
Okay.
I want to say 6:38 is when she told me that she was outside. She...
Here?
Yeah. I let her in. We hung out for a couple hours. She left around 9.
Did she say where she was going?
Yeah, I can show you text messages. She said that...
the more you can give me, the better, man.
I was about to say, I remember her saying... This is from today. It's not delivering. I've been trying to call her. I was like, "Are you still coming over? You must still be asleep." She's like, "I can only come by for a bit today." I was like, "Okay." Because she was doing some other stuff for her job that she was doing some running around for.
Okay. Any idea where she may be?
You know, brother, I'm going to keep it a buck with you.
Mm-hmm.
I honestly thought she went to go smoke with her friend Rhea when she left here.
Maria.
Oh,
Maria.
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought she went to go smoke with her because usually she won't tell me, you know, what she's doing until she's already doing it.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought she went there, but then when I kept on calling by like 11 and I wasn't getting anything.
Okay. Did she seem out of sorts when she came over yesterday? Was she her normal self? Whatever that may be.
Yeah, I mean, she came in, we hugged, we kissed, she watched me, do my little heist on GTA, playing my game and whatnot. I mean, we watched Family Guy.
Okay.
It was fine.
When she left, did you see her? Did you see her leave?
Yeah. And I say yeah because I opened the garage door and she left. So
Okay. Also, she opened the garage door.
Yeah.
All right.
At first glance, Marshall appears far more willing to help than Alexis's family hinted towards.
Yeah,
but as he recounts his last encounter with Alexis, his demeanor is oddly detached.
Being cooperative and being worried or being concerned is not. I feel like there's a big distinction though.
At times, even attempting to make light of the situation.
You can tell this guy doesn't really give a
It's the
fuck.
kind of behavior that doesn't go unnoticed. But before wrapping up the interview, the officer would ask one of the strangest questions possible at a moment like this.
Do you have a card? Because I want to be able to follow up with you.
Yeah.
And...
How are you two? You guys two? You dating?
Yeah.
How long y'all been together?
Like 3 going on 4 years.
Okay. All right.
And I showed you my call log, text message.
You ain't got a strap down in the house like a slave or nothing?
No, I don't. No, I know you have to ask
Yeah,
because it's a
I have
serious
to. Yeah,
situation.
exactly.
And I appreciate you trying to make light of it, but no,
Okay.
I do not.
All right. All right.
On that strange note, the interview wraps, and the officer calls his sergeant, only to learn that while this conversation was taking place, a major discovery had just been made a few miles away. On a residential street in Antioch, Alexis's family comes across their daughter's car while organizing their own search and spreading the word on social media. Police are immediately informed of this discovery, and the car is towed and seized for forensic analysis. Inside the car, some troubling details quickly stand out. The keys are still in the ignition, the door is unlocked, and personal items are missing. After removing and analyzing the car's infotainment unit, investigators are able to track Alexis's precise movements before her disappearance. And just 12 minutes before the car was abandoned, it had been at Marshall's house, not her friend Maria's, as he had previously implied. These findings, along with the alleged death threat, prompt investigators to move Marshall from a person of interest to the primary suspect in Alexis's disappearance. The following day, 2 detectives arrive at Marshall's house, suspecting he is the last person to see her alive and may have been withholding vital information. However, they're also here for something else. Something that will catch him completely off guard.
Hey, I'm a detective minister real quick. Are you Alexis's
Boyfriend, yeah.
boyfriend? Okay, what's your name?
Marshall?
Marshall? Okay. Yeah, we're still looking for her. Have you heard from her at all? Or?
I have not. I've been trying to call her. I've been texting. My text messages aren't getting delivered. My phone calls are going straight to voicemail.
Gotcha. Okay. Huh. Yeah, basically at this point, like, I think this is the last place that we know that she was at.
Right, and
so we're just, obviously that's why we're kind of keying in on this area, you know?
I understand. And
they would have like a ring camera from like fucking everybody though.
I saw her, this is the last time.
Yeah.
You know, and
you do a brain dead
I'm worried.
Right.
You know, and she's missing, and that just means that she's missing. It doesn't necessarily mean something happened to her, so I'm really trying not to let my mind wander. Her friends have, I'm not going to say they've been putting me under scrutiny, but they're making me feel like I did something and I didn't.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, anytime boyfriend, right?
And that's what I'm saying. You know, everybody handles stress different, you know, and so we just
want to rule everything out, anything weird to happen here. So, you know what I mean? Then we can move on to, hey, let's go look another area and see where she's at, you know?
I understand.
Are you cool if we go inside and look around real quick?
And you're wrong. You're wrong. I think if the video wasn't spoiled, he'd believe him. I mean, no, because you're together with somebody 4 years. I mean, you should be concerned. You should wants to give more. Shouldn't be just only cooperate. You should want to cooperate. You should want to give information. You should be like, yo, guys, like, did you guys forget this? Like, you should be overly enthusiastic about giving them information because you want to find them.
It's not my house. It's my stepdad's.
No, just responding and go, oh, but guys, no, like.
Yeah, I mean, I could call him really fast and see.
Yeah, that's fine. Go ahead.
Clearly uncomfortable with the request, Marshall agrees to call his stepfather, the homeowner of the house. And as they wait for his approval, detectives would slowly begin to suspect there's something inside the house neither Marshall nor his stepfather wants them to find.
Hey, Dad. Alexis went missing, and the police just want to go through the house really fast just to make sure that everything's fine. Is that okay? Okay. He said that one of you could go in, but he would like the other one to stay out here. No problem.
What?
Sure. You got a flashlight or anything?
I don't.
Yeah, me neither. You want to go in?
Sure.
All right.
Hold that for me.
All right.
Chat, can I sit there and do? Chat, can I sit there and do that, chat? If they give consent to search the house. They get consent to search the house. It's not just one guy under some pretext or whatever. Like they could fake one guy goes in and then everybody goes in.
What's your dad's name?
Leslie.
You getting permission?
Leslie. Okay, and that's the one you were talking to on the phone.
Yes.
All right. You said one of us come in.
That's how you go to die. Like, you know what I mean?
Thanks, man.
Do you want me to leave the door open?
Yeah, that'd be great.
For sure. I'll come around.
Anything of hers that's here?
Case? Yeah, makes sense.
I mean, there might be some clothes that she left over.
Okay.
It's gonna be in my room. My room's a mess.
That's fine.
Who built this fucking house, man? Like,
This your room?
This is my room in here. I know. Like I said, it's a mess.
It happens, bro.
Yeah.
You guys drink together, I'm assuming?
Yeah. At the house.
As the officer moves through the house, Marshall's room quickly stands out, left in complete disarray. And
really?
as he inspects the room further,
Why is there so many
little does
jokers
he
everywhere,
know,
man?
this very place holds subtle clues and will soon become a crime scene.
Is there upstairs? It's just one
it's
story.
just one story.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Sorry. You're good. And then this is other people's rooms?
Yeah. Did you want to go in the backyard?
California backyards.
Probably not. All right, I'm gonna close this door.
Wait. Where's the fridge?
Probably not.
The fuck is that? There's no fridge here?
All right, I'm gonna close this door. Nothing out of the ordinary. His room is.
Somebody
an
left the
absolute
fridge
mess.
running.
He
Get it?
does.
Focusing on the mess, the officer overlooks the attic, a place hiding a terrifying secret. And it's no accident. Marshall has been guiding him through certain areas, carefully steering him away from others. But despite the search turning up nothing, officers aren't done with him just yet. There's something else they want to ask.
So no contact from her?
None whatsoever.
Okay. Phone's been off. You tried to call her, I'm assuming?
Indeed.
Okay. Do you mind hanging up with him real quick so we can...
This guy's gonna play it cool, though.
Would you be willing to give us your cell phone for a forensic download?
xQcL.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So I'm able to do all that stuff.
What's the forensic download again?
It just shows me all the information on your phone for a certain period of time.
Oh, okay.
It shows like, hey, was this phone here the whole time?
Oh, yeah, for
Stuff
sure.
like that.
Okay, yeah,
Okay.
for sure.
And then I would just have you sign like a consent form.
Okay.
And then you can bring it down, sign the consent form down at the PD. And then I'd take your passcode, and then I would do it that way.
Okay. They want to do a forensic download just to.
You got home?
So the error was that network was down entirely. Like the whole thing was down. I think it's my server loop is fucking cooked. Because I have my own little router next to my computer, and I have like my own connection on a loop. Does that make sense? DNS issue. Oh. Could be. Fuck. Yeah, I mean, more cooked. Whatever. I'll finish the chat and then we'll play games.
Interestingly, detectives not only gain
Shall we'll
access to
get out
Marshall's
for the
phone,
video.
but also learned that his stepfather was allegedly at the house at the same time Alexis was there. So they make a note to speak with the homeowner as soon as possible to see if his account aligns with Marshall's. Shortly afterwards, Marshall gets into his stepfather's car and follows the officers to the station. As he drives, officers ahead notice something strange. He appears anxious, swerving slightly with something.
Hold on, camera's fucked. Chat's gonna look really weird. Hold on. I need to do resolution 2500. Bang.
Large in the back of his
don't jump
car,
scare.
obstructing his view. In reality, Marshall isn't just nervous. He's just realized he's driving straight to the police station with a car full of incriminating evidence.
Yeah, sorry, chat about that.
About 10 minutes later, Marshall arrives at the station, trying to steady himself, quietly questioning why he brought this car in the first place. And the second he steps out, he realizes the officers are onto him.
You know what you've all had?
Yeah, blankets and whatnot. Wait, do you actually have to search it, or can you just look around? Because it's my dad's car, and
No,
I
I
don't.
just, well, yeah, I mean, I kind of just want to lift the gate so I can see inside, you know? If that's cool.
Again, it's not my car, it's my dad's, and you have my phone, so I'll open the gate for you, though, so that way you can look inside.
That'd be great.
I can't do chat on screen. It's in
We
bug
went to the
resolution.
drive-in, so tried to get Rumi some water. I mean, you can look in the bag. That's our Philly cheesesteak.
Any of this hurt?
The what?
No.
Because we would like to collect a DNA sample from her, right? So we have a reference on file. So was she back here?
Yeah. Like, I don't.
So is any of this like? Was
None of this is her. I don't know.
Would you mind if we like took a blanket to test it? Or
I would, because yeah.
And does she normally sit up in the front seat?
Yeah.
Okay, well, start the photo.
Because what?
Oh, we're not. You don't want us to look under the blankets or what?
she would like to look under the blankets. I don't want you to think I have a dead body or anything.
No, I was just because you're being all.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is your stepdad or your real dad?
My stepdad.
Gotcha. All right, cool.
My Chad, this guy was cooked from the jump, no? I mean, but with all the fucking technology these days, like it was
Marshall's
so fucking
unwillingness
boiled.
to show
Like,
what's in the trunk immediately raises red flags for the officers. Once it's opened, they find multiple blankets, pillows, and food waste, with Marshall insisting that he and Alexis used the car as a bed at the drive-in. With suspicion mounting, they get Marshall to sign a consent form, download the data from his phone, and then return it to him. And as they let him go, detectives believe the contents of Marshall's phone may finally reveal what he's been hiding, unaware that this entire investigation is about to start going downhill. The next day, as investigators prepare to review the data from Marshall's phone, they notice the download process has failed, leaving them with nothing.
Wait, what?
Realizing Marshall's willingness to cooperate may already be reaching its limits, detectives decide not to push any further for now and
Wait, I don't get
instead
it.
turn
Wait,
their
how?
attention elsewhere. There's still one person they haven't spoken to yet. Marshall's stepfather, the homeowner who was allegedly inside the house the same night Alexis disappeared. If something happened to her that night, he may have witnessed it. With that in mind, they drive back to the house to speak with him, where they'll begin to suspect that not everyone wants them to discover the truth behind Alexis's disappearance.
Hey, Mr. Clark. Hey, we're just trying to follow up on everything going on with Alexis. We haven't talked to you yet. Marshall had said that you were here when Alexis was here on Wednesday night.
I know the chat is on
Did you
screen.
see
It's
Alexis
just
here
glitch with my shit crashes.
26th?
Be honest with you.
I can't fix it.
If she's here, she's here. She's not. When I see her, I don't.
You don't recall seeing her car here?
No, I do not.
And you don't remember seeing her talking to her that night?
No, I didn't see her there that night. No Wednesday.
How's Marshall holding up with all this?
He's upset.
No, for sure.
I mean, just now finding out that his girlfriend's coming up missing. I mean, I found out yesterday with the note coming in, a flyer.
Oh yeah.
Flyer and stuff. Saying that she's missing. I'm like, what the hell is going on?
What was she like?
But this is also kind of sus, no?
An everyday person, like.
She's
good.
sweet.
Yeah.
I mean, she's
yeah, it's
she's
weird.
a good young lady.
She never brought drama to your house or anything like that, or.
What couples?
I mean, aside from couple drama. Yeah.
I mean, they never argued in front of me.
But like, she never brought any outside BS to your house or anything like that.
No.
Is Marshall around? I know one of the detectives was trying to reach him and he hadn't returned his phone call.
Marshall's not here. And last thing he said he's gonna go talk to his mom. Me and his mom don't really, conversate like that.
With this information, police
what's this
now
t-shirt?
know
What is
where
that?
to look for Marshall next. His mother's house. What catches the officers off guard, however, is Leslie's refusal to.
It's not just me retroactively saying this because we like the video is spoiled, whatever. I don't know if this guy's involved or not. It's just the way that he responded to some of this shit, like the way he talked about the fly or whatever. It's just
confirm
odd.
being
Like,
with Marshall and Alexis the night she disappeared, directly contradicting
Like
what
finding ways
Marshall
out
had
of stuff
previously
is just
told
usually kinda odd.
investigators. Now faced with more questions than answers, officers leave to figure out their next move. From this point forward, the investigation into Alexis's disappearance quietly begins to shift in a much darker direction. During the next several days, police visit Marshall's mother, Alicia Clark, looking for her son. But suspiciously, she claims she hasn't seen him since the night his girlfriend Alexis vanished. By now, investigators begin to consider a troubling possibility. Marshall may be on the run, and his family may even be covering for him. But their biggest piece of evidence is still to come. Just as the investigation seems to stall, CCTV footage is recovered from the route Alicia's car took the night she vanished. For roughly 12 minutes, the car is seen speeding from Marshall's home to the residential area where it's eventually abandoned. A masked figure is seen stepping out of the car, noticeably larger than Alexis, with a more masculine build. As detectives begin tracking the figure's movements through nearby cameras, they watch it move calmly for over a mile until it arrives somewhere completely unexpected: Marshall's mother's house. This development makes investigators certain that the masked figure was none other than their prime suspect, Marshall. And with that, an emergency search warrant for his home is secured immediately. On February 1st, more than a dozen officers arrive at the house convinced there is far more inside than Marshall originally let them see.
Especially in California, like,
search warrant,
nice house and shit, like, dude, you would expect criminals to know that they're tracked, like, everywhere they go.
Yeah, hold it to the side, press the cord. Yes, we need that pry. You have the pry? Pry bar?
Alright.
Oakley PD! Come out with your hands up! Hands up! Check the left, check the left. I got a door on the right. Check that door. Left's clear. Oakley PD, come out with your hands up! Search warrant! Check that. Clear.
As officers move through the house, neither Marshall nor his stepfather are anywhere to be found. But then, as they prepare to enter the garage, it doesn't take long for a vile discovery to emerge.
Smell it? Smell like dead body. Yep.
In the laundry room.
Okay. Yeah. There's a little compartment down.
Right here, yeah?
Yeah, right in here. I got a big whiff.
Yep.
Yeah.
Who got the backyard?
All space?
Yep.
Multiple officers begin to notice a distinct smell, one they believe to be the odor of a decomposing body. The scent appears to be coming from the laundry room and leads up towards the attic. So officers prepare to investigate and brace themselves for the worst.
It looks undisturbed. Are we agreeing?
Plus been opened before. I don't know.
It's right here, dude. Yeah. This points straight out to the garage.
Yeah.
So that's the thing, is like,
That's the
we gotta check the crawl space. Did anybody check inside that SUV or take a peek inside?
I didn't see anything. It's locked.
Okay.
That crawl space, is that under or
So I'm
above?
gonna have this door closed for a second. I mean, there's pathways where they walked for electrical, but I don't see.
Both, okay.
No footprints, no drag marks.
Yeah, I mean, it's just you can see where they're walking,
Okay.
doing something, but I don't.
Hey, they said they could smell something right where you're at, Logan.
Like there's a vent, it's coming from the vent kind of.
Yeah, once we hit this area and start walking to the garage is where I smelt it.
Does that look like blood and hair?
Yeah.
Don't they have like UV lights to check for all the...
Paint?
Could be blood, could be
Like brown paint, but that could also be blood.
Alright, let's
This flops.
let's clear out.
After following the scent, officers come up empty-handed, but they do uncover what appears to be dried blood. After clearing the entire house, officers are still unable to locate the source of the smell, so a canine unit is called in. If human remains are hidden somewhere on the property, this dog may be their best bet on finding them.
I don't know if I got a big whiff right in the
What?
of them. It smelled like just dead body.
All right, let's see what we get.
No worries.
That's not it. But that had none of the other behaviors that we're looking for. Keep checking. Alarm. Okay, good girl. Alarm. Front door.
And then that's the attached garage.
Oh, can we go in there?
Yes.
Okay, good girl. Did you guys leave that or did?
Oh, I don't know. We didn't bring that in.
That's fine. You saw her go up the wall here?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So it's just checking odor. As I said, you've worked with Canada, so we didn't get final. And that was the kind of thing where it's like, I have some weird odor, but it's not all of her behaviors, which was more what we had there. And of course, you and I both know there could be, you could have vacuumed up a tissue that had a bloody nose.
Yeah.
And that could be. Okay, good girl. You want your toy? It's not saying to get your toy.
Okay.
That's all we got.
Somewhat surprisingly,
Confusing.
the handler isn't fully convinced the dog has detected human remains. However, several indications suggest it has picked up on something suspicious, as it repeatedly returns to Marshall's room, sits in one spot while staring at its handler, and most
I thought it went up on
alarmingly
the wall,
begins
no?
clawing at the wall,
Yeah.
a sign the odor may be coming from the attic. But even after multiple additional searches, and with more canine units brought in, officers are left with troubling yet inconclusive results. Small traces of blood, the presence of bleach and other cleaning supplies, and a missing shower curtain. Following these discoveries, officers secure the scene and begin working to obtain real-time location data for Marshall's phone, now fully suspecting they have a homicide on their hands. Over the next several weeks, officers are seemingly no closer to finding Marshall. Neither his mother nor his stepfather appear willing to cooperate any further. But every time the investigation seems like it's losing momentum, Alexis Gabe's family keeps pushing forward, pressuring police to find their daughter and bring her justice. That pressure soon begins to pay off when investigators finally obtain a real-time location warrant for Marshall's phone and discover he's moved to Vacaville, California, roughly an hour and a half from his home. After a quick check, they find out exactly where that location leads: his sister's house. So officers quickly head to her address, hoping to find Marshall there.
Dude, all of them members.
Ariana, I'm James. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Obviously, you know why we're here, right?
I do. When he got here, he was off. While he was here, that's when I saw the first flyer for Alexis. And that's when I started putting the pieces together, what could be. I said, get your shit. Tomorrow you gotta be gone. I want nothing to do with this. And his gun was underneath. I lost my shit.
What was their relationship like?
Kind of.
Alexis and Marshall.
So it got toxic over the last year and a half. He was a lot more torn up about them breaking up than about her being missing. I will say that, irrefutably. Looking back on it, my brother does have sociopath and narcissistic tendencies about himself.
Your mom and Marshall are close, right?
Yes.
Jesus, hold on.
Do you think that she's helped him out in any way?
Will she get in trouble?
I hope not. I mean, I hope in the end of all this, she'll be as cooperative as you are. Because ultimately, your brother...
I mean, helping is as bad as him. I mean...
So do you think he went to Vegas?
No. I believe this is the number that he's using. If you guys want to take it, that's fine.
Most worryingly for officers, Ariana seems to suspect someone else may be helping Marshall evade police. However, Ariana also...
I mean, dude, in that case, snitching is fine. I mean, bro, snitching is always fine. I don't give a shit. Bro, what guarantees her that she's not next if her people fucking get together and kill people and hide it? Like what kind of guarantee do you have that you're not next?
Gives them something significant: Marshall's new phone number. So after wrapping up the interview, investigators move quickly to track his location. This is when they discover that Marshall's phone is pinging all the way back to his mother, Alicia Clark's house. Up to this point, Alicia has been telling police she doesn't know where Marshall is. Now, detectives begin to suspect she's lying and may even be actively hiding from police.
Harboring a fugitive?
Over the next few hours, police secure an emergency search warrant for Alicia's house. Officers rush to the location knowing full well Marshall could disappear again at any moment. But little do they know, the lead they're following is actually a setup.
What?
Ugly police search warrant, come to the door!
A what?
Hello?
Sorry I was late.
That's okay. Let's open the door for me.
Bombs.
Thank you.
Alright, ma'am, come
Step
on
out,
out,
please.
Autistic daughter that sleep upstairs.
I understand.
Is she okay up there?
She's okay.
Are you able to wake her up and bring her out here for a minute while we service this warrant?
I'm not actually. Let me see what I can do.
Anybody else inside?
After escorting Alicia and her daughter outside, officers move in to search the house, but they find no one else inside. They do, however, spot a working camera outside the home, one they immediately begin trying to obtain a warrant for. Despite Marshall's absence, the forensics team insists that his phone is still actively pinging inside the house. By now, investigators know something isn't adding up,
Oh, he
so
left
they
the
prepare
phone there
to
and leave
question
it.
Alicia, starting with the very reason they're here in the first place.
Where's the best place? Nice backyard.
Talk to me. What's going on?
So we're obviously here for a reason, and there's a couple of reasons. We're here for Marshall's phone. So we know it's here, but we don't want to tear your house apart too much. So if you could direct us to it, so we don't have to like mess anything up. Like where's the phone?
It's upstairs in my closet in the green Hawaiian shirt, if you guys need it. Now I have a question. What do you guys need it for? You guys cloned it.
So the cell phone thing, they went and did the download, but some of the files got screwed up, so we don't like, have everything. So we need that, and plus we know that he's had the phone after that. So that's the evidence that we're looking for.
Strangely, Alicia appears unusually cordial with the detectives, despite having her house breached. She's even admitted to holding a wanted
confusing,
suspect's
Anna.
phone, yet treats it as if it's nothing serious. By now,
phone
investigators
thing.
are more than suspicious of her involvement. They're convinced she not only knows where Marshall is, but more importantly, what he did to Alexis.
So he's obviously not here, so you know where Marshall is?
Hand to God, I do not know. I do not know. I've intentionally told him, do not tell me where you are.
What?
It's just the situation. I don't want to know.
So you're distancing yourself.
Oh God, no, not at
Oh, okay.
all. Not at all. I just know this is
This is what?
This isn't who we are. I mean,
And we don't believe that.
yeah,
We
I
just
better not.
we just
You guys are just doing your job.
right. We have to try our best to get answers right. So
Well, I'm confused though.
I'm definitely not distancing my son. I'm not.
okay.
That's not the reason.
What do you know?
I know that the two of them had a solid relationship. I mean, for Valentine's Day, he wanted to get her an edible arrangement. I couldn't afford it. And so he went and got the chocolate, all of the stuff, built her an edible arrangement.
I like that.
I mean, that's the kind of guy he is. I've told him since he was younger, when you're dating, you want to make sure that you're so good to her that she's going to be comparing every other guy to you.
Right away, this description of Marshall doesn't quite align with what investigators believe about their suspect, especially given his sister's earlier claims that he's a narcissist and a sociopath. If Alicia is fully aware of her son's alleged crime, then defending his character like this is not only disturbing, it's something most people would find nearly impossible to do. Sensing this may be more difficult for her than she's letting on, detectives decide to shift.
Yeah, but she decides to ask him to don't tell me where you're at, or like what would be the suspicion that happened? Like clearly she knows that it would be a kill.
Their
like,
approach,
what
appealing
else?
to her emotions, hoping that if this is all an act, it's about to break.
Because I mean,
what else?
Obviously, we're still looking. She's still out there somewhere, and things don't look good.
Yeah, it's hard to look that family in the face and tell them, hey, look, we don't really have anything to tell you.
Have you guys thought about maybe she was human?
So,
have you guys found that?
Oh,
angle?
shut
I've
up.
heard that some people posting stuff on the internet and stuff, but a lot of people they don't have a good grasp on how human works.
Right.
You can't just snatch up a 24-year-old, 170-pound female. I mean, I'm just gonna be straight up with you. Do you think Marshall had anything to do with this?
God, no. No.
Even if there's evidence that would suggest that he has something to do with it?
You guys would have to prove it beyond a reason.
Obviously. I don't want to leave you thinking that, for the lack of a better term, just...
I know. Oh, God, no. No, not at all.
There's a reason.
Behind.
I mean, I can only leave you with that. I can't
Well, that's even saying too much. You tell me.
I don't want you to to just like I just said. I mean, we've been both agencies here and the DA's office. We've all been working on this for 3 months now. We've looked every which way.
Despite the detective's best efforts, Alicia doesn't appear to budge. And the worst part is that her dismissive attitude seems to work. Although officers inside manage to locate Marshall's phone, they find it's been wiped completely clean. And with nothing concrete tying Alicia to the disappearance, investigators are once again...
They clone the phone, they don't test the files or anything like that, right? And then, it's corrupted and we don't have the phone anymore. What are these guys doing? I mean, genuinely though, what the fuck are they doing? What, they just clone it and they fuck it, we'll leave it on the computer and give them the phone back. They don't even test it out or fucking check it. Like, I don't understand.
Forced to leave empty-handed, with no body, no confession, and no idea where Marshall may have gone. Alexis's case slowly starts going cold.
Also, they could probably recover a lot of shit from forensics, no?
With no new leads on Marshall's whereabouts. But then, investigators finally secure a warrant and obtain the CCTV footage from his mother's house. And as detectives start analyzing the footage, they begin to understand how Marshall managed to stay one step ahead of investigators for so long. Inside these large plastic bags, investigators believe are Alicia's remains and suspect Marshall's mother was aware of it. Following these developments, investigators reach out to Marshall's sister and learn he has a friend at an apartment complex in Kent and may be hiding there. Using travel records, CCTV footage, and anonymous tips, they zero in on a specific location, the Skyview 3322 apartments. On June 1st, more than 4 months after Alexis Gabe disappeared, the task force moves in to serve a murder warrant and finally arrest Marshall. But as they arrive and prepare to breach, nothing about this operation is about to go as planned.
Bob? He's probably gonna take his own life, low-key.
More slowly. Open the door and do it now.
You gone?
Come out.
Yeah, came to the door with a knife.
After emerging with a kitchen knife, Marshall is shot multiple times by 3 officers. Despite immediate medical aid, he is pronounced dead at the scene. The following day, Paul Beard, chief of the Oakley Police Department, holds a press conference, announcing that Alexis Gabe's case is now officially being treated as a homicide, and that Marshall Curtis Jones had been charged with her murder before being shot and killed. But any real sense of closure...
Yeah, for terrible crimes like this, I don't really understand that. Like, if they were to go to jail for life, right? I mean, that's money lost from the taxpayers that's going nowhere, right? I mean, why not hard labor, where they provide some form of value for the citizens that do pay the tax, so that there's some form of exchange here. Hard labor, like maybe they get coal, maybe they smash rocks, whatever, for like some shit, like some stuff that they could use to fix potholes.
Charged with her murder before being shot and killed. But any real sense of closure for Alexis's family would not come until much, much later. On November 3rd, while metal detecting near Jackson Road in Plymouth, a local resident discovers what he believes to be human remains and immediately calls 911. When officers arrive, they're left speechless. Scattered across the mountains are the remains of a young woman. A forensic odontologist is brought in and, using dental records, confirms the remains are those of Alexis Gabe. In the aftermath, her family expresses a mix of devastation and relief. They continue pushing for charges against Marshall's mother and hold memorials in Alexis's honor. To this day, Alexis's family continues demanding justice and launching a petition criticizing the Contra Costa County District Attorney's Office for its handling of the case and calling for stronger accountability for victims' families. But despite these efforts, Marshall's mother is only temporarily detained. Without sufficient evidence, she is never charged as an accomplice. And the same is true for the rest of Marshall's relatives, something that continues to infuriate Alexis's family to this day. As of now, there is still no definitive motive for Alexis's murder, only that their relationship was deeply toxic. And perhaps when Alexis finally decided to break up with him, Marshall made a final, irreversible decision. If he couldn't have her, then no one could.
I mean, it makes sense, but I get it. Not enough evidence to charge her with that, but I think as I watched the video, we could probably tell. Yeah, I mean, come on, bro. Yeah, she knew something was up. Like, what? No, it makes sense because it makes sense that they wouldn't have enough evidence. It makes it because all these. How would you prove that she saw the body, whatever, in those bags? Like. She could have been half duped. I mean, there's a lot of like reasonable like stories that cannot be debunked. Like it has to be. You would have to convince a jury to all say yes. I mean, bro, that's not. It probably doesn't happen. You know what I mean? Anyway, that's about it.